Hey there guys, this is Eric with JC Suite University. Today we're going to be talking about adding a simple item in your Woocommerce plugin for your WordPress website. Now at this point, if you have Woocommerce installed, you should already have your tax set up. You should also have any kind of coupons. On top of that, any kind of shipping options, all of your basic stuff. Those were covered in some previous videos, so if you haven't watched those yet, go back, make sure those are all set up and good to go before starting to add items to your website. However, if you're ready to move forward, all you're going to do is click Add New. Alright, so this is where we add a new product to our Woocommerce plugin for our website. So let's just say we're a clothing store and we wanted to sell a simple item. So a single version, there's no real variations or options. You only have one version of the dress in store. You're not planning on getting any other options. It's very straightforward and simple. Actually, you know what? We'll do a bracelet because that's an even easier example. Bracelets, one size fits all, which I'll even mention in the product description. So right here is just going to be a description of my product. Put down as much information as your customer would want to know. Gold diamond bracelet, one size fits all, with just slider for a lock. Okay, so there's my description of the bracelet. Makes sense for there. I'd like to add a little bit more to this title though, because I'm probably going to sell more than one bracelet. So I'd say gold and diamond bracelets. Okay. Now that we have that, if we scroll down a little bit more, we're going to get into our product data field. Now this is very important for your product. It's where most of your information is. If you have something wrong in here, it can lead to a lot of headaches for your customers and may even cause you to lose the sale. So pay attention to this. First section is going to be the type of product. As I mentioned at the beginning of this video, this one's going to be a simple product. That's where there's not a lot of variation. There's not a lot of different attributes. It's the single version of it you're selling. It's very, very simple. The next version that we're going to cover in our next video is variable product. If you're selling a lot of clothes, that may make more sense for you in most cases. So be sure to check out that video as well. Link is in the description below. So for your general information, be sure you set a price. You don't put a dollar sign or anything in this field. So just set down whatever price you'd like. Let's just say $5 for us. Sale price, that means you have the option to discount it at any point, and you can actually schedule it out. So if you know after 6 months you still have 15 in here, you can make sure that that gets scheduled. So now it's selling for $3. Maybe you'll sell the rest of your inventory. Again, taxes were set up in a previous video, so we're going to skip that for now. Move down to inventory. You can set a stock keeping unit or an SKU for each one of your items. This helps you identify what item you're working with and how many you have of them. So if you do have some kind of order management system you're using outside of WooCommerce, it's a good way to just keep track of all your products. And more often than not, if you're selling clothes from another distributor, you're not making them yourselves, they already will have some kind of SKU with the item, which makes it a little bit easier to keep track of all the different things in a collection. So for this, we'll just say BRC for bracelet 100. Now this manage stock button is pretty cool. If you click it, it allows you to manage individual stock of each product. So let's just say we had 15 of these. Great. Well, once we sell all these, we may want to allow back orders, meaning other people could order them if we know they're selling really well, or do not allow. So really you have 3 options, 2 technically. Do not allow, which means no back orders can come through your site. Nobody's able to order them once they're sold out. Or 2 options for allow. Allow and notify the customer, meaning the customer is going to get a notice through email or through the website itself saying, hey, just so you know, this item's on back order. This is when it should arrive. Or allow, but won't notify the customer. Now, it's going to notify you and let you know, hey, this item was just ordered. You technically have negative stock. You need to provide one for your customer. So that's the 2 options in terms of allow. But then again, if you're not sure how much you're going to sell of it, I normally recommend starting out with do not allow. You can also just change the status of it. So if you know you hit the bottom of them, on top of not allowing back orders, rather than making your customers sit there, think about something that they can't even order, click that out of stock button. It's going to show up on all the different pages and let people know they can't order it currently. And if you only can sell one at a time, just so you don't get overwhelmed or anything, just click the sold individually. This means one item per order of this specific item. Shipping options, these are going to be very important. You'll likely set up your shipping class before this video through our other videos, but make sure you get your weight and your dimensions right on here. If not, your shipping calculator could very well give your customers an error message or a very inaccurate price. So make sure those things are correct. Linked products are pretty cool. So upsells, maybe you have a more expensive version of the same bracelet. If you have that on another product category page, so you can just type that in and it'll allow you to put that on the bottom of the actual page you're looking at. So it'll say, if you like this product, maybe you'll like this. Makes it pretty easy for trying to upsell without you having to do too much effort. You see that a lot on larger sites like Amazon or many retailers. Cross sales is cool as well. So if there's items that go well with this, so we're selling a bracelet, but maybe they also want a dress. So if you had a dress already in your inventory, you can select that. Say they want a jean jacket too. Cool. Now both of these items will show up as options that they could also choose. Attributes, we're going to skip for this video. This really comes down to the variable products, or if you have something very specific about the product that's different. For instance, if you had a book that was in Japanese, you could add a custom product attribute of language and then make sure that Japanese was mentioned so customers didn't get confused or buy something that they didn't actually need. For this video though, we're really just going to skip on these. This is, for a simple product, it's just one version of it. You really don't need those. The advanced settings, you can add a purchase note. So thanks for buying this bracelet, which can be a nice touch. And you can also enable reviews if you'd like to add those as well. Short product description goes directly next to the side of it. So you could add the company it's from. So bracelets by Eric. Cool, so now I got a short little description on the side. Other things to mention, you can change product categories as well. These should have been set up before the video. So if you're using it for collections, different versions of each collection, you could categorize it by that. I normally recommend categorizing it as jeans, bracelets, men's, women's, basic stuff like that will help make it a little bit easier. Product tags, so you can also add some tags that when people search on your search bar, they're able to find that bracelet now. So gold, diamond, bracelet, designs by Eric, whatever your name of your company is, you can add that too in terms of the product that's being sold. Product image is going to be the main picture for your entire sale. So we'll choose this picture of the bracelet, set that. Now keep in mind, this is going to be the thumbnail version. It's going to be the actual picture on the order page. It's going to be the picture everywhere on your website for it, your menu. So make sure it's a good high quality picture and make sure that it's also not being cropped out or anything like that. And if you have additional pictures of it, you can add gallery images. Those are the ones that show up directly under it and allow the customer to see some different angles of your product as well. So that is pretty much it for all the information you need. And just to show you what it'll look like now, depending on how your WordPress website is set up. Awesome. So we've got our picture of our gold and diamond bracelet. I know it's not gold and diamonds, bear with me on that. We've got our price, little description here, larger description here, reviews if anyone wants to add them, and the ability to add it to our cart with 15 in stock. So once again, that is how you add a simple product in the Woocommerce section of your WordPress website. If you guys have any questions, feel free to hit us up. Thanks again for watching another video from JC Sweet University.